Hello and welcome to another episode of Wes Talks. In this video, I will be talking about my most anticipated games that are coming out in 2016. My name is Wes, the Average Trainer, and here we go. Now, I decided to do this because this seems to be the most popular thing right now, like what is coming out in 2016? What are you really anticipating? So I'm going to do this, and just get started on it, not going to waste any more time. Coming in at number 10 is Kamen Rider, Batride War Genesis, which is coming out, I believe, for the PS3, PS4, and PlayStation Vita. So I can totally import this game and play it on my amazing Vita. Now, this is like a... What do you call those games? It's like Hyrule Warriors, one of those Dynasty Warrior clones, where you play as a Kamen Rider and you're fighting hordes of enemies, and it's super cool. And really, I just want to do this because it's Kamen Rider. I love Kamen Rider. Awesome. It has Kamen Rider Gaim and Kamen Rider W, and I believe Kamen Rider Skull's involved, and you can play as Kamen Rider number 1 out of his suit, which is really cool, and I love Kamen Rider. You should love Kamen Rider too. It's amazing, and it's really easy to import and play on the Vita, so I'm going to be doing that, and hopefully I'll be able to maybe do some videos for it. That would be great. So that's coming at number 10, Kamen Rider Batride War Genesis. Coming in at number 9 is World of Final Fantasy, which might not be a 2016 title. I neglected to look that up. But regardless, I want to play World of Final Fantasy. It looks really fun. I mean, it has the Kingdom Hearts aesthetic to it, and I am a sucker for that Kingdom Hearts aesthetic, that Nomura design. It's really cool looking, and, you know, it's for the Vita and the PS4, I think. So, hey, I can play it on the go. That's basically my main way of playing video games these days, is portably. So I'm looking forward to it and all the crossovers with the different characters. It looks really fun. So that's number 9, World of Final Fantasy. Number 8 is Pokemon Go, which is a mobile game, yes, but this is the mobile game that we have all been waiting for. The mobile game that will just let us go anywhere we want. I've played Ingress, and this is by the makers of Ingress. So I had a lot of fun capturing portals and stuff. But what's better than capturing portals? Capturing Pokemon. Any day of the week, every day of the week. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. I can have Pokemon going to work. I can have Pokemon coming home. I can have Pokemon going on my daily walks. Oh, Pokemon. Mobile. This is one step closer to the Pokemon MMORPG that we all want. And you get to wear this cool, like, watch thingy. I can't even handle it. Just seeing that preview video, I was so excited. It was like, Mewtwo, Times Square, let's go. Get on a plane right now, I'll go. So Pokemon Go. I know a lot of people aren't excited about it, but I am just so... I'm waiting for this so bad right now. I want this to happen. So that's number 8. My number 7 most anticipated game of 2016 is Dragon Quest VIII for the 3DS. Now, I played a little bit of Dragon Quest VIII back when it was on the PS2, and I have not. I got a few hours into it, and that was about it. And it was really fun, and I'm looking forward to playing it on the go because I really like the voice acting and like how that one character basically looked like Trunks. It looks like a fun game. You know, it's another JRPG, a classic JRPG. Dragon Quest, hey, I am all about that. I'm going to be all about that in 2016 too, so play Dragon Quest VIII on the go. So my number 6 video, maybe I got that order. Number 7 was Dragon Quest VIII. Number 6 is Dragon Quest VII, which is a little bit confusing with the numbers, so I hope you'll forgive me if I made a flub. Number 6 on my list is Dragon Quest VII, which was a PS1 title back when, you know, they split from Nintendo, because Dragon Quest VI was on the Super Nintendo and Dragon Quest VII was on the PS1, kind of like how Final Fantasy VI went from Super Nintendo and Final Fantasy VII went on the PlayStation. I've never touched Dragon Quest VII. I know very little about it. I know it's supposed to be super slow and super monotonous, but I heard that the 3DS version fixed a lot of that, and when I saw Dragon Quest VII sitting there at the, you know, underground electronics district in Yongsan for the Japanese 3DS, I was like, I want to buy a 3DS right now from Japan and play this. It looks good. I want to play it. So yeah, Dragon Quest VII is my number 6 pick. Number 5 is, much like World of Final Fantasy Explorers for the 3DS. because again, you got all those cool crossover elements. You see cloud costumes, squall costumes. It's supposed to be kind of like Monster Hunter, which I really enjoyed. So, hey, Final Fantasy Explorers. I just wish I had someone to play it with, but I also heard that it has online play, so I'll be able to play somehow, I'm sure. So that's number 5, Final Fantasy Explorers. Number 4 is Hyrule Warriors Legends, which admittedly is a remake of Hyrule Warriors, so the Wii U. But I really enjoyed that game, and this comes with all of that DLC, plus Linkle. And what can I say? It has Linkle, and a bunch of other characters, but most importantly, it has Linkle. And I didn't get to play as much Hyrule Warriors as I wanted to because again, as I mentioned in previous videos, I don't like sitting in front of my TV playing games. I like playing them on the go. If I'm at home, I want to do something else. So Hyrule Warriors Legends is right up my alley. I didn't want it originally, but seeing all these cool characters that they're coming out with, and the My Fairy system, and just being able to play that game on the go, this is going to be fun, I think. So yeah, number 4 is Hyrule Warriors Legends. Number 3 is another entry in the long-running series, Fire Emblem Fates. I really liked what I did play of Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones for GBA. I absolutely adored Fire Emblem Awakening. I devoted so many hours to that game, just trying to make sure I did all the things that I could be doing, all the DLC stuff. It was very exciting, and I am looking forward to Fire Emblem Fates so much, because it's essentially 3 Fire Emblem games in one. Yeah, it splits off after a few hours, so you'll be playing the first few hours several times. But after, chapter 4 or so they said, you can split off into 3 different adventures, and I'm looking forward to getting that version that comes on one cartridge. That's the one I have to get. It's a little pricey, but hey, 3 games in one, basically, for the same price as all the downloadable stuff. I am in with, being able to make your own, fortress thing, and just that idea of taking these 2 different kingdoms and having them war against each other, where you can join one kingdom or the other, or not join any kingdom. Just the cross-cultural aspect of my mind is, just looking at those designs, wow, that's so cool, seeing these warring cultures functionally. That's what they are, and, you have the thing that brings them together in the middle, the one character that's your character, and you're part of both cultures, essentially. But what do you choose? Do you choose the one that you were born with, or the one that you were grown up in, the one you were raised in? It's a really cool idea. And more games should definitely do that sort of thing. So Fire Emblem Fates is my number 3 pick. Number 2 is actually Persona 5. Now, I don't yet have the consoles I need to be able to play this game, but you can bet that once I have the capability of playing this game, I'm going to be playing it all the time, basically, until it's finished. Much like how I did with Persona 4 Gold. And Persona 5 looks so good. The aesthetics look so, graffiti, and you can just see that the gameplay is going to be super interesting with all the stealth aspects that they're bringing in, and the characters that we've seen so far. It just looks like a really good game. They've taken a lot of care, and it's been in development for years, so I'm expecting something of greatness, a high caliber title that hopefully will go beyond what Persona 4 Golden did for me. So that's my number 2 pick. Now you might be wondering, what's your number 1 pick? I mean, you were so big on Persona 4 Golden in your best games of 2015, but Persona 5 is at number 2. So what could possibly beat that? Ladies and gentlemen, my number 1 pick is Digimon Story CyberSleuth. Now this might be an odd pick, but just think about it. I love Digimon. I really love Digimon. I like Digimon games. I played the first Digimon World a lot, and the third Digimon World a lot. I didn't play the second one. I don't think that was actually available in the place where I rented video games at that time. On the PS1, I still have my original, I think it's 1996, 1998, brown rectangular Digivice, just sitting there at home, just waiting for me to pick it up again. And you know what? This might ignite my Digimon love so much that I'll pick it up again and make it my virtual pet. I'm really anticipating this game because it's like Persona meets Digimon, and it has this cool looking story, a detective story, and you can befriend over 260 Digimon, and you make your own character, and it just looks like a really interesting game, a very serious story. So I'm really anticipating it for my Vita because I don't have PS4 yet. So I'm going to be playing this game on the go quite a bit. Raising those Digimon in the little ranch thing that you have. Oh my goodness. That's how you get me excited. You give me all these cool like virtual pet aspects and mix it with an RPG, like with a serious storyline, and I'm in. I am all in on this game. As soon as it comes out, I will let you know what my initial thoughts are. So those are my 10 most anticipated games that are coming out in 2016. If you want to share your list, feel free to do so. If you can think of any other games coming out in 2016 that I neglected to mention, please let me know as well. Obviously, I don't have these big, powerful consoles, so I can't cover the major releases. But I feel like these ones are, somewhat not, I don't want to say second tier, lower tier, or anything like that. These are the often overlooked games that you don't see very often. So yeah, that's what I think. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all those things that you want to do. I'm not going to force you. And until next time, stay average. Goodbye.